Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Little movie review right now. We're going to be looking at a film that me and the lad went to see today at the cinema called um, Out of Light. No, it's Out of Darkness. And this was a horror film. It's a new release. And it's a different sort of horror film with a unique sort of twist to it because it's based in the Stone Age time. It's a British film filmed in Scotland, and it's a survival horror film pretty much, and it's about this group of sort of like cavemen, if you like, and cave women that have landed on the shores, looks like of Scotland, and they are looking for a new home, looking for a new cave, and looking for food. They're all starving, and one of them's pregnant, and the leader, who's called Adam, he sort of like looks after them, and he's got a son there called Heron, and there's a stray. Now the stray is a woman that sort of tagged herself onto this group of sort of like cavemen that which are sort of like trying to find a new home, and they're being followed and haunted by some sort of creature in the dark, supposedly. And so at night time, they try to get their fire built as quick as they can and sort of like look out for one another. And you hear all these kind of strange noises going on at night time, which is quite eerie and spooky. The whole film is quite spooky and eerie. There's a lot of sort of like mist across the Highlands during the day and pitch black at night. It is quite dark. It is a dark film, so be prepared. I can't see nothing. But that sort of helps to provide for jump scares, which do come quite frequently in this film. And so they believe they're being sort of tracked down by this creature. And there's one night where Heron, the young lad, gets grabbed and taken away in the dark. So they all go out sort of searching for him, and they can't find him. And then they come across this sort of like wasteland in the woodlands, which is full of like bones of like mammoths and other sort of animals that have been killed. And they start hearing a noise. And so the father, Adam's gone and running in to try and find his lad that's been dragged away. And he ends up getting attacked by this so-called creature. Another man that's in the group goes in and brings him out, and his sort of mouth's all broken and hanging off. And sort of like there's nothing they can do. So the young stray girl kills him with a sort of spear because they can't do nothing to save him. And she says, "Well, at least we've got something to eat now." And so then they decide to eat on the guy, which you don't really see a lot of it, but you can hear a lot of the chomping down. The lad really didn't like that bit of the film. He was eating his popcorn at the time. It's put me right off now. Oh mate. But anyway, so they chomped down on this Adam guy, and they've all eaten, but they still haven't found Heron. And then they go again the next day searching in the woods, looking for because some people want to run away and some want to go and find this creature and kill it. So they go back in the woods, and I said they find this sort of like this graveyard area with all bones and stuff. And one of the guys there kills one of the other lads there, and he wants to sacrifice the woman, because one of the women there's pregnant. He wants to offer this up for this demon. They think it's a demon, and so this demon then comes out, and all this sort of stuff sort of goes on, and the sort of little caveman tribe sort of whittles down to sort of like 2 or 3 members. And then we get the big reveal of the demon, which is, I'm not going to tell you because I want you to watch it and find out yourself, and find out what happens. Who do they find the lad that's gone missing? What's actually happening? Because there's a lot going on, and not very much, if you know what I mean, at the same time. But yeah, I absolutely really enjoyed the film. I thought it was absolutely really cool, full of atmosphere, lots of sort of scares in the film. There's a lot of sort of like quiet moments, and then you get like a thunder and lightning outbreak, and it just makes you jump out your skin. There's all these sort of wonderful things happen in the film. And there is a little bit of gore in it, not too much, not too gory. It's only a 15, so it's not like a very explicit sort of film. And the story sort of unfolds on a survival sort of stream, but then, you know, you see these people all got to die one by one, and then we get like the reveal of this so-called demon. So really cool film. I'm not going to score it yet because I'm hoping it will get a release, and when it does, I will re-look at it in more detail, and then I will score the film. But I absolutely really enjoyed the film. I thought it's really, really cool. I'm so glad I've seen it, and it was such a different take on a horror film. I can't remember the last horror film I've seen based in the Stone Age, you know, so it was really cool to see them in a sort of like really hard, difficult time for survival, because the human race was very new at this time. You know, this is like 45,000 years ago. So this is before, you know, man was just new, and they were sort of like finding their position on the planet. And, you know, and we all know how that turned out. But anyway, really cool film. I really recommend it to you to go and see it if you get a chance. See you soon, guys.